I'm an artist because of Ninja Turtles. I'm a bartender because of Ninja Turtles. So when I tell you that I'm really hyped for this movie, I need you to believe I am really hyped for this movie. YouTube, it's cracking. I am Joe Sim of bartendnerds.com, the webcomic where I chronicle my bartending life here in South Florida. I am also an artist who draws something for all of my reaction videos. So if those things sound like something you're interested in, you know what to do. I don't know if y'all know this. Again, if you go to my website, I got a couple comics where I talk about my guys, Leo, Mikey, Donnie, and Raph. Now, here's the fun thing about this. So I'm old as fuck, all right? Like, I know there's been 700 different types of Ninja Turtles. Everyone's like, oh, I like this. 2004 is clearly the best because it's the most comic accurate. No, the original 89. Fuck all that. Every single iteration of the Ninja Turtles is fantastic. There's even the Michael Bay movies. Like, I remember me and my boy going to go see that shit, and I remember I hated the movie the whole time. And then they get into the elevator. And just... That one scene, I remember looking at my boy and being like, that scene made this whole movie worth it. Because look at, real talk. Hold on, let me find some paper real quick. Or actually, here, let me just use my iPad. Because on top of all the coffee art that I do, I also do digital art for some of my shows. This one from Invincible, this one was nasty. Because here's the thing about Ninja Turtles, right? All the art that you've seen, all the art that I've done in my entire life, I can still remember the first thing I ever remember being able to draw. It went a little something like that. I'm just now realizing that I always did that. I gave them an extra layer of teeth. I'm literally just now realizing that because this is how I used to always draw them. It was like muscle memory. You know how when you play an instrument, you just have muscle memory when it comes to what your arms did, what your hands did? This, my friends, is the first thing I can ever remember drawing. Alright, so all the art that you've seen, it all stems from these guys. Now, I have a confession to make. The only rise of the TMNT I've seen so far is on Twitter. Because if you're on animation Twitter or art Twitter, every now and then that final fight scene with Shredder, that goes, like that scene goes viral at least once a month. At least once a month, someone puts out like, yo, what the fuck is this? And every time I have watched that fight, my first thought is, how have I not watched this show yet? It doesn't make sense. I've watched every episode of every series. I love the 2012 series. Personally, the 2012 Nickelodeon CGI series, that's my favorite one. It brought so much of everything. I loved how everyone acted. Splinter was a G. Oh my god, yo, Splinter was so nasty in that fucking show, it's disgusting. Kevin Michael Richardson as Shredder crushed it. Got a little crazy with the Utroms and the time travel, but yo, I don't care. I was here for it. I was here for all of it, because you know what? It felt like them. It felt like, you just gotta give me the brothers, man. I don't know if y'all have read The Last Ronin. I think I'm on issue 3. I haven't finished issue 4 yet. I think this 5 just came out. Last Ronin's nasty, where one of the turtles is left alive. It's the future. The other 3 turtles died. I don't know if there's actually, I remember, I'll find it for you and I'll credit the artist who did it. But there was an artist that did all the turtles, and it was a picture of each of them if they were the last one alive. So it's like, you know, Raphael holding all the bandanas, like crying. Michelangelo holding all the bandanas, crying. Donatello, I think he wrapped his bow, crying. Shit hurt. Mikey, Leo, Donnie, and Raph, those are my guys. There's not a whole lot of cartoon animated things that I get this hype for in my old age, alright? Ninja Turtles just always makes me happy. Now, on top of all of that shit, I was looking online because I was like, oh, you know what, that's kind of funny. I think I remember my first reaction video being Invader Zim Enter the Florpus, and it was right around this time. And I checked online, and sure enough, it is almost I almost said 2. It is almost the 3-year anniversary of my reactions. My very first one was the Invader Zim movie around this time 3 years ago, and I just got done recording the first episode of Sandman. I said, let me watch Rise of the TMNT, whatever the movie, I don't know if the movie even has a title. And you know what? I might download Shredder's Revenge. That might be a fun thing we can all do. Anyone that's watching this, I think I might be playing Shredder's Revenge all weekend. If you guys want to hop in, that would be fun. Big Apple, 3 a.m. Bury my shell at Wounded Knee. Technodrome, 9000 AD. Oh, the movies! Don't even get me started on the movies. Oh my god, that first movie is so... Hold on. Ready? Hold on. Yes, Hamato Yoshi, I know who you are. We met many years ago in the home of my master, Hamato Yoshi. It's him. Now I will finish what I began with your ear. Ah! Hold on. Yeah. I got you. Bam. Guys, when I tell you, so I've been a bartender for legitimately, I want to say 13 years. And when I tell you that I got into bartending because my boy back in college was like, man, you always be doing flippy shit. You'd be a good bartender. And I'm like, I do always be doing flippy shit. I would be a good bartender. And legit, that's kind of how I became a bartender. Technically, because of Ninja Turtles. My whole life has been, I'm an artist because of Ninja Turtles. I'm a bartender because of Ninja Turtles. It's just... that's how much these guys mean to me. So, I think we've said enough. Before we get ready, we got, where is it? Where's that? Ready? Boom! Look at that. Turtles. You want to laugh, actually? Before we get started, one last quick little story. One of the greatest moments in my life. The first time I held a sai. I was like, I don't know, 6 years old. I went to my dad had a boss who had like a bunch of like random, swords and shit and like in glass and on the wall and everything. And he had a sai, a full grown one. I'm a kid, so the sai was like this big in my head, but I'm like, can I hold that? He's like, yeah, sure, go ahead. I was like, and like I felt its power. All right, we're done. When I was watching Zim and when I was watching Demon Slayer, a lot of people in the comments were talking about how much they appreciate the fact that like I'm an artist and a novice animator. So like seeing my particular take. I love the designs. I love that Donnie's kind of a smartass now. That's perfect. I remember reading that it was the future and Casey Jones gets sent back in time.
You're a lifesaver, Casey Jones. I learn from the best. Come on.
God damn, this animation is clean! Holy shit, that animation was so clean!
Technical timing, little brother. Very dramatic.
No way! That was so cool. Yo, I'm Michelangelo's like a super awesome guru. Blood. Wow. I think that's already the most blood I've ever seen in a Ninja Turtles cartoon.
That and a badass mystic warrior.
Badass Mystic Warrior?
We need a time gateway.
Is this gonna be like a PG-13 cartoon? Is this about to be like the biggest surprise of my entire 2022? Because I feel like it is. This looks amazing. His hockey stick is a chainsaw. What do you want from him? Yeah, come on, he's dying. Leave him alone. Die. He knows. Sick. Get in there, come on. Throw his ass in there.
Do me a favor. Grab a slice.
What did I say? Throw his ass in there. And this is all done in Toon Boom, right? If I remember correctly, this was made in this. They used Toon Boom Harmony as their animating.
Easy does it, Leo.
I love the
whole world is counting on you
sketchy
to break the
line work.
pizza box stack record. 125 boxes. You know, they say it couldn't be done, but look who's doing it.
The characterization of all these characters in this particular one, based off of what I've seen, might be my favorite. I love that Leo's kind of a himbo. I love that Donnie's kind of a douche. Mikey doesn't need to be changed ever.
I've been looking all over for you guys.
And I like Raph as the leader, I'm not gonna lie. It's different.
Distracting rat. Supposed to be trained.
I love that Raph is massive. Donnie.
You, sir, have bested me. Mazel. Leo. Leo. Leo.
Stop it. When are you gonna grow up and start acting like a hero?
And there it is. Gentlemen,
Hey, what was that?
every time you say the word heroes, we take a bite of pizza.
That's too funny.
Say
We need to be that word. Alright, so he's got...
And defeated the Shredder.
Cool. So he's got teleportation sword. Donnie has like hologram staff.
That's me. Looks like we have a 317-39.4 in progress. Oh, come on! Has nobody read Donnie?
We got to watch a Mahoozy Doodle.
Of course we did. And his
Is that friggin' Rice Darby?
Come on, swords, it's portal time.
Alright, so teleportation swords.
Can I save the day?
Oh, it's a portal? I thought it's wherever he threw the sword. Maybe he's gotten better at it? Hologram staff? That's nasty. That's nasty. The facial.
Oh, you portal chopped him!
Portal chop. I like it. You've been portal chopped.
Like, I know there are people that, like, hate this version of Leo. Like, no, Leo's the leader. He can't be like that. I love it. I need something different. I've seen the same turtles for the last 30 years.
No problem, partner.
Yeah, that's definitely Rice Darby.
No wonder you always want to train. You really need the practice.
let him go, Mike.
But at least that's still the same.
April O'Neil, journalism major.
Especially this one. You know, I think I...
This, it almost feels Invader Zimmy. If I remembered, Jonan Vasquez actually did a Ninja Turtles, like, short.
No. Let us watch. This is the dumbest thing I have ever seen.
You know, if the whole show looks even half this good, like, I'm gonna watch every episode. This animation is so cool looking. Oh, that's right, she's like...
Oh boy.
I feel like Donnie could fix that.
Good thing video ain't the only thing I took.
You can... There's no way Donnie can't fix that. Come on.
Donnie?
I need you to believe me. Humanity depends on it.
The color palette.
Decimated them. You are the greatest ninja the world has ever seen.
I like that they kept
Sure.
the chip in his tooth from the 2012 version.
The Krang lost until great mystic warriors forged a mighty weapon.
This feels like Ninja Turtles 3.
Master Leonardo drew a picture of it on the back of that photo. So to stop the Krang, all we have to do is find the key before it's stolen.
Because that already happened.
I keep thinking I could watch an entire show that looks like this, but they have one and I didn't watch it. Oh, that's cool. They have the foot on their face like they had in... Or did they have it on their face or just on the chest in the original series? Oh my god! These aren't robots, right? These are people. He just took a freaking chainsaw to that dude's face, right? Can't tell if I saw blood there. Cool. Wow, wow. I can't make that voice.
People of this planet will pay for what they've done to me.
Cool. Krang is a badass fighter. That's a new one. Oh, cool. He's got powers too. Does it wipe away the mystic element? What the hell is he doing? He's making the Avatar state. There's no more special powers. Cool. That's kind of what people wanted, right? They didn't like the special powers.
Widen the portal and retrieve our ship, the Technodrome.
Oh, cool.
I haven't killed anything in ages.
I can't imagine that they get to say kill on Nickelodeon. So I'm assuming this is just for the movie. They get to be a little bit more mature. Saying kill isn't really like, oh my god, how mature, but you know how cartoons are. I'll send you to the next dimension. To another dimension. To another dimension. Cool. Nice job, Donnie. Skate pods. I can't get enough of these facial animations. No, don't tell me that Raph just got stabbed. No, do not tell me Raph just got stabbed.
How would everyone rate their escape experience? Very satisfying?
I would say a 10. Man, we're alive. Fuck that. I love the look on his face. It's such a dire...
He's from the future. He knew this would happen. I didn't.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this is clearly a different timeline, because he's here.
So now we're doing it my way.
Now he's the leader. Is this how Leo becomes the leader?
What do we do with this?
We can't just bring it with us.
And launch that bitch into the fucking sun. Come on, you're telling me Donatello doesn't have something that can launch that thing into the sun?
I like the sound of that.
I like the sound of shooting it into the sun. Nuts to that thing.
Forgive my sister. She's got a bit of a temper.
This isn't Spisic, is it? It sounds kind of like Silco from Arcade.
You don't have to tell me. I'll look myself.
Oh no! Creepy. Oh my god.
According to the subcutaneous tracker I put on Raph.
Wait, does that mean you put trackers on all of us?
No.
I heard the story so many times as a kid about New York City. The Krang ripped open the sky itself. It was worse than death. They told that to kids? Well, I'm not gonna let that happen.
Super creepy. Oh, does that key go to Dimension X?
With those two hands, you sent me back in time. Wow. There is something I should tell you.
You all die? I feel like that would be kind of like assumed, right?
I know. Leo knows best.
It's cool. It's nice to see him go from goofy jackass to, oh shit, I fucked up. I have to be serious now. Like I said, and again, none of them have their powers, and Leo's the leader again, having to go get Raph.
Jackhammer it, flamethrower it, pour acid on it.
I want to freaking pause that and see if they had shoot into the sun.
Maybe.
Black hole toaster? Come on, the black hole toaster has to work. I love her little poofs.
You're soft shell. You're exposed.
That's right. I remember reading that. He like specifically built a tech shell because he's a soft shell turtle. I read up a little bit about some of these things just because, like I said, whenever that clip of the Shredder fight went viral.
What did you do to my face?
Oh shit. Was it mutagen? Why wouldn't I would have thrown like 2 or 3 more at her. And I still want to know if he took a chainsaw to that guy's face. We still haven't had a really like crazy fight yet though, and I know these guys do crazy fights, so I feel like the end fight of this is gonna be insane. Can they like track the key? I feel like if she just throws it in the ocean real quick, and then they're turtles, they can go get it. Yo, Casey looks so cool though.
What the heck was that? And you don't see that every decision you make could cost someone their life. You want to know what really happens to your brothers in the future? They die. Everybody dies. The world needs Master Leonardo. And all we got is this guy.
The fluidity and the body language, body acting, whatever you call it, of that entire scene was fucking fantastic. The amount of fluidity and like effort that went into every single thing that he, and that final shot, that final, oh my god, nasty. Look, they even have real guns. Oh, not lasers, like guns. I still feel like it was already like Leo should, like, oh my god, they're dead in the future? Like if they sent him back.
And if we're gonna survive this, we have to do it together.
I can't tell if he was doing that on purpose to like jumpstart him or if he's just happy that now it's happened.
Don't worry, I'll save us with my
Mystic hands. Like if your nunchucks aren't working, I feel like
Casey must have been wrong about me.
it's too many of them. Save some.
Where is Leo? And Future Boy?
Future boy.
They're this way. I can smell them.
Alright, so maybe she can smell the key now that she's touched it.
I'm getting a lot of interference, but if you hold still, I can triangulate your position using a...
I am so glad you guys aren't dead. Ditto.
Them being... I never had a brother. Like, I know it sounds really stupid, but like, these always felt like brothers to me. These guys and the 3 ninjas. Even though those 3 ninja kids would have died, like, 10 minutes into that movie. They turned him. Once they all got back together, April should have started freaking running away again. I don't know why she was still here with the key. And I still say, Donnie's got shit that, like, instant jetpacks. I'm sorry, I don't believe they don't have jetpack into the sun technology. Cool. Super cool. I always love, it sounds dumb, but one of my favorite tropes is one of the good guys gets brainwashed and turns evil and whoops the shit out of everybody. Like Green Ranger, all day. When Vegeta goes Majin Vegeta, all day. Even though Vegeta was always kind of evil. The mom holding the kid makes me think of Gravity Falls. Is the giant man gonna eat us, mommy? Yes, honey! Yes, he will!
Yes, Charlie! Yes, he will!
It's got a giant eye like the Technodrome. Alright. Like, I'm being dead ass. This might be the greatest action I've ever seen an American series do. This and Castlevania. But the fact that this is done on Toon Boom, like, is just like, it's baffling to me. Cool. Yeah. Like, I'm gonna insta-follow everybody that worked on this show, or in both, the movie and the show, as soon as this is over.
Can't change the future.
Says who? Says the space-time continuum.
But that's still not, it still wouldn't account for Casey being here.
That's it. Donnie's roll.
Barbs continue.
We already did change the future. Raph never got kidnapped and turned into a Krang zombie in your time.
Exactly, thank you.
Bifurcated time branch.
Yes. That nerd thing.
Yeah, that nerd thing.
Hey, I like that.
This might be my favorite version of Leo.
So what do we got?
This one movie alone, this might be my favorite version of Leonardo ever.
Maybe.
What do you say, Donnie? You ready to fly a spaceship?
Literally the greatest question I have ever been asked.
Let's go. Oh, I'm here for this. Let's go. I'm here for final act of this movie. Yeah, that nerd thing.
I'm gonna find Raph.
He's gonna have to face Raph alone. I also realized that's something that only like true Ninja Turtle fans do, is that I've never called them Leonardo, Raphael, Donatello, or Michelangelo. They're Leo, Mikey, Donnie, Raph.
Let me guess. Duty.
He said duty.
I'll never not laugh at that. It's so stupid. They say that in Invader Zim too. Gur does that.
I'm going to attempt to lock you into duty mode. What? Duty.
But yeah, they've really upped Krang's body design.
Oh god. I know what I have to
Yeah. That's what. It's not that. Come on, it's not that bad. Look at what your brother's going through. Come on.
You've gotta snap out of this.
It's like infused into his DNA right now. All we gotta do is like touch it.
If this is it, I want you to know I finally understand. And I'm sorry.
Oh, cool. He's getting his power back.
We are.
I never need them to say the name. Ninja Turtles, that's enough. I've never needed them to ever say Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Like, there's no way that that's the name that they end up going by. Nasty.
If this isn't the poster shot, someone's getting fired.
This is some Mob Psycho shit. Season 3 coming soon, baby. I feel like the start of that to right now is we're getting into that Shredder anime super fight that I was hoping for. Sick. So sick. That was like some Mob Psycho shit. Can he take away their mystic powers again?
So, how would everyone rate that rescue experience? Unsatisfying?
So sick. That's a sick shot. The one eye. How the hell did he get up here?
There has to be another way. We tried everything, Case. This is the only way.
Leo, please don't do this.
We'll see about that.
There's so many shots from this movie that I want to draw. You saw him throw the sword already, so I want, like, does he teleport right at the last moment? Or does the teleport, because it's mystic, can go through dimensions?
Wrong!
Also, wouldn't the debris from this kill so many people in New York City? Look at this. This kills... Or actually, is everybody still zombified now, or... Still. This is gonna kill so many people. How does one of these punches not kill him? So sick. Come on, do the thing. That's all right, good. So, I'm like, New York has to be destroyed right now. And this is all technically Leonardo's fault. I was gonna say, third time? Yeah, Because it was 3. They always say the rule of 3. He tried to save the day twice. And I was saying how he didn't have his powers when he tried. So it makes sense that the 3rd time that he tries, along with having their powers back.
Took you guys long enough.
But yeah, that's Dimension X, right?
Ew. Are we in Staten Island?
Fuck. That was great. That was great. And here's the best part is I have a whole show to watch now. Like right now, anyone that watches this movie that has seen the show already, they're probably like, oh man, that's it. That's all I've got now. That sucks. I wish there was more. I wish there was more for me to watch. I have more to watch. So I'm probably going to start watching this show. Even though I know the Shredder, even though I've seen the Shredder fight, and that's like the best part of the whole thing, I still, I need to give the rest of the show a chance. Because that was fantastic. The facial, like I'm gonna spend. I want to just talk about this movie with you, with all of you. So I might do a little like an hour or two where I just draw all the crazy Invader Zim faces that everybody was making, and just talk about the movie because that was beautiful. That was beautiful. That looked amazing. The fight scenes weren't as cool as the Shredder fight, but whatever. The Shredder fight's gonna be hard to top. That final freaking like legit, like some epic. I'm trying to think of the most epic moments from Ninja Turtles like history that like touched me, and like all I can think about really is like the epic moments. Like I can't think of any from the original series because it was a goofy shoot. You know, it was a goofy series. I can't think of anything from the movies like epic. You know, like can't think of anything from the movies. Can't think of anything from 2004 because it looked good and everything, but you know, like they didn't have that kind of direction of like an artistic direction of an epic shot is what I'm trying to say. They can't think of anything from 2004. The only thing that I can think of is from 2007, the movie where Leo and Raph are fighting each other. There's just some really epic shots during that fight. Yeah, and I guess a couple epic shots during the final fight too. But that, just like right now, all I can think about is Leo, kind of hugging the picture floating through space. Like that was epic. That was great. I'm so happy I have an entire show to watch. I'm so happy I have an entire show to watch. I can't think of anything really to say. I was talking the entire time. You know, I feel like I got my point across. Oh yeah, that's all right. So that's what I can do tonight. I might do that tonight. Is what I might do. Let's say 8 to 9. I'll sketch, and then from 9 to 11, I'll play Shredder's Revenge. How does that sound? That sound like fun? We should do that. Voice acting, fantastic all around. April with the baseball bat just always looks stupid to me though. Like give her something. Like you've got. Oh yeah, I wanted to go back and see if that dude got chainsawed in the face. Hold on. Because I feel like that dude got chainsawed in the face. I want to see if I see blood. Because that was really the only time you see blade on human interaction. So I feel like they slipped that in. They said ass once. We got a kick-ass Mystic Arts something. God, this looks amazing. The crispiness. The crispiness of the line work in this show. Crispy. All right, here we go. Now, you see, like, it looks more like impact effect. Like, it looked orange and, like, zigzaggy. So, like, here's the thing is that if you look at my comic, like, this is kind of the style that I've always been trying to shoot for. Like, my style changes a lot. None of the comics are really the same when it comes to the art style. Because I'm just constantly trying to do something better. But I've never actually been able to, like, get one. And I feel like this is so close to the style that I've been shooting for. So it's nice to see this, because if I draw a lot of stuff from this, it's gonna influence my actual art. Because again, this is kind of what I'm shooting for. And I still feel like that was their way of like trying to have it both ways. Like I feel like that is blood, but they tweaked it just enough for the censors to not care. Because this dude gets chainsawed in the face. This dude is not getting, like, this is not a hockey stick going to his face. This is a chainsaw. You see it spinning around, and it's on his direct face. Oh yeah, we never found out whether or not they all turned back into, like, Raph turned back because of mystic powers and him being able to have the willpower to do so. But, like, they never really showed whether all the people that got turned into monsters got turned back. I'm gonna assume that they were all still on the Technodrome. That makes sense. So then they're all dead. And again, now that I'm thinking about this, this is all Leonardo's fault. Raph had it, Leo didn't listen, so then the whole thing happened in the first place. Everybody that died, all the destruction to New York City, granted, like, it's not to say that it wouldn't, that there's no way that the Foot Clan wouldn't have got it at some point in the future, but everything that happened in this movie is a direct result of Leonardo not listening to Raph and freaking getting. So this is everyone that died, all the damage, everything that happened, all Leonardo's fault. Still, I think it's my favorite iteration of Leonardo. I can't think of any time that Leonardo's made me laugh as much. Like you know, Leo always had, you know, one or two quips here and there, especially in the 2012 version. I enjoyed, well, who was it? It was Seth Green and not Jason Bateman, guy from fucking American Pie, Biggs, Jason Biggs. I enjoyed both of their Leonardos, but this Leonardo, like, all I keep thinking about is, yeah, that nerd thing. Like, I think that's my favorite line in the entire movie. Yeah, that nerd thing. My God, dude, but like, I'm like fast forwarding, like, through random spots on this, and like, you know, every frame of painting, like, legitimately every single. I have not seen a single shot yet that isn't like amazing. All the dynamic angles. This is incredible. Ready? I want you to see this. Ready? Let's go. So, first one. April O'Neil with Casey behind her. Bam. Second click. We got foot soldiers everywhere, turtles up in the sky. Third click. We got Raph covered in goo with the crane guy in front. Fourth click. Look at this. Fifth click. Amazing. Sixth click. Every single screenshot is absolutely mind-blowing. Look at this. There isn't a single moment in this movie that isn't utterly fucking gorgeous. That was incredible. I literally just did like 10 screenshots, random screenshots, and every single screenshot was phenomenal. Everybody involved in this movie should feel amazing. This weekend, 8 to 9, is that what I said? 8 to 9, talking about the movie, just drawing stuff. 9 to 12, talking about Ninja Turtles, having a good time with all of you on the channel. So if you want to be part of that, you're watching this right now, subscribe so that you know. If you like fan art and you like all my stuff that I do, look, I got a lot of it. I got a lot of TV shows that I do this for. Trying to get everything up and running, baby.